Blue Jackets back at home tonight to take on these Carolina Hurricanes. Blue Jackets just coming off a road trip, and they played on Friday and Saturday in the state of Florida. Jody had started off great on Friday night. Sergei Bobrovsky was supposed to start. He couldn't go. Jonas Korpisalo comes in, makes the start, is great in net. The Blue Jackets win that game over the Lightning 3-1. Korpisalo goes back-to-back the next day against the Florida Panthers. That one didn't come out the same way as the Panthers were able to get by the Blue Jackets 4-3. But all in all, with Sergei Bobrovsky out of the net, we saw Jonas Korpisalo get back some of that form he had when he was here last year.
Yeah, and he's in a great competition here for that backup position of Sergei Bobrovsky. You know, Forsberg had a chance first, didn't go well. Now, Korpisalo did let in a leaky goal last game, and the Blue Jackets head coach is not going to mix any words when talking about goaltending. He knows it's a competition, and he wants to know who's going to grab the job, so sets up for pretty interesting. But tonight, Sergei Bobrovsky's in the net.
Right, and he is the best goalie in the league right now, and his team should settle down in front of him. He was not in net last week when the Blue Jackets were in Carolina to take on the Hurricanes. Anton Forsberg got that start. The Blue Jackets lost that game, and the Carolina Hurricanes showed in that game they are very fast.
Very, very underrated. This is an organized, very well-organized team. They're relentless, they're quick, they're on the pucks, and they've got some tremendous young skill. The Blue Jackets have to be prepared tonight for this team that's, looking for a big win here, trying to make it 5 in a row against the Blue Jackets here tonight.
Well, and for a guy that's just getting into the lineup like Scott Harrington is tonight on defense, that speed on the other side is going to be a challenge. But Harrington says because he's been practicing with this Blue Jackets team, they practice fast, and he'll be ready.
We practice like we play, so for someone in my position, that's been great to stay with game speed. So I think that'll make the transition a lot easier tonight, and hopefully I'll feel more comfortable out there.
It's amazing. This team has been so healthy and played so well that Harrington has been very patiently waiting, talking about practicing at a high level, but he's also worked with Kenny McCutton for timing, consistency, and skill. So nice asset to have the skills coach here too.
Well, the Blue Jackets in the last couple of games, they've been good, they've been not so good. And Matt Calvert says, yes, there has been a noticeable dip. It's something they've got to get rid of.
We've played with the pace we need to, but it's been at times. It's been for the first and third period, or taking a second period off, and that's something you can't afford to do in this league, especially in the second half. The speed, the play ramps up. Every team starts getting more desperate, and we got ourselves a great start to the season, but you got to keep building on that. And I think the biggest thing is being at your best going into playoff time, and that's something we're going to keep striving towards.
You know, it's amazing. This team has played so well and had so much success. The standard has been raised. Yeah, they haven't been perfect, and there's been a couple leaky goals. The passing's been off a little bit. But these players have identified it. The coaches they're staying right on top of it, and that is an awesome thing for the Blue Jackets. They want a high level every night, and that's the importance of tonight. They want to get back on track.
When you win 16 in a row, as soon as you lose a couple of games, everybody goes, oh my goodness. But it's really not an oh my goodness moment, is it?
No, I mean, we're a little bit spoiled, and it's great. Because
we're a lot spoiled.
We are a lot spoiled, but let's be honest. But this team has had so much success, and you have to credit the coaching staff to keep this at a high level. It's human nature to have a dip and wait for things to come easy. It doesn't happen in the National Hockey League. You have to be ready every night, and I think the coaching staff likes these little lessons they're going through right now.
The Carolina Hurricanes have been a very good team on home ice this year, but they have a lot of reason to be good on the road tonight because they are knocking on the door. They're just sitting outside the playoff picture, and they want to get in. Let's take a look at some of their key players. We'll start up front with Brock McGinn, a forward that can get the puck to the net, and on the back end, some pretty good players. Justin Falk, he's going to be an all-star, and then Noah Hannafin, who's in his second year.
Yeah, Hannafin, 5th overall, 2015 draft, just ahead of our own Zach Werenski. He's a very good player. He's playing down in the depth chart right now in his second year in the National Hockey League, but he has some offensive skill, and he's a smart player on the ice. Justin Falk, he is the all-star representative for the Hurricanes. He's offensive-minded. He's all over the place. He'll play every situation. And Brock McGinn is just a young player. He's got 5 goals on the year and 4 in the last 3 games. He's really come alive with his new line. Got to watch him here tonight.
And I'll tell you, when you're watching this game tonight, don't be surprised if you look at the Carolina Hurricanes and see a lot of similarities with the Blue Jackets. A lot of youth, a lot of speed.
Great point. A lot of similarities in all areas, and they are very organized, and they will not give up here tonight. I love this matchup.
All right, let's see how it goes. That'll do it for the Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.